Hello everyone, Duke here with part 38 of this Russia campaign, Medieval 2, Total War. We're picking up at the end of last episode where we had this battle set up against Captain John and his horde of mishmash pick-a-mix units. I don't think this would be too difficult a battle. There's a lot of lightly armoured stuff, but we have 3 units of Norse War Clerics which promise to be the main challenge of this battle. But we've got good old Aleksei and quite a lot of horse archers to deal with. Let's make it a night battle, get that full 10-star command ability, and let's get started.
If the enemy show you mercy in battle,
Done! So if we can win this battle, depending on how many losses we take, we should be able to then either we pull back for a moment, retrain, and then move out, or we decide that we're okay, we keep going. And we likely move against Stettin. I think that'll be the first point of call, because I think Stettin will be able to replenish all our troops that we have here. So I'm not too picky about what recruits what just yet. I'm more worried about what's going to hurt the Danes more. So first of all, we want to get out of this woodland. I think cavalry and woodland don't tend to mix. So let's move out and panic the AI somewhat by splitting up. Let's do the same with our heavy cavalry. Let's this way and that way. That. Let's try and surround them on all sides if we can. Oh boy, yeah. So we've got catapults, which we do not want to fire into us, ever, because we've seen how devastating they can be. Certainly on very hard difficulty. On very hard difficulty, I don't have it confirmed. I have a very strong suspicion, and I think a well-founded one that they're that much more accurate on very hard difficulty. Why wouldn't they be? I wouldn't be surprised, and I wouldn't be, I wouldn't felt hard done by if it was. Right, everyone, let's pull back. Let's let the Norse War Clerics pull themselves away from the army. Meanwhile, these guys are going to get cut to pieces with any luck by arrows, so that's good. Let's keep the heavy cavalry this side. Moving back some more. Yeah, that's it. Keep moving, guys. Keep firing on the Norse War Clerics. Try not to skirmish into more Norse War Clerics. Okay, perfect. That unit's fleeing, so I reckon we... before that fires, which it's trying to do there, let's move in. These guys should hopefully skirmish away from the Norse War Clerics. I'm thinking the priority is to take out the catapults. I think they have the most potential to do damage here. And oh, that's Drazina, that's why. Okay, tell you what, we only need 1 heavy unit to deal with the siege equipment, so we'll do that. We'll send those guys to get hit around the flank. I think that actually works out better. Right, okay. This is Kazakhs that are still scavenging. Good, that's what I'd like to see. That Norse War Cleric unit has taken quite a lot of beating from the arrows, so not too displeased with that. Aleksei himself has led the charge against that unit. Happy with that. That catapult is falling apart. Really like to see that. Let's get these guys forward a bit to get a bit more closer to the action. I think that catapult's history. Looks like I highlighted something. Okay. I think I made the horse archers fire on them. Leaves, I want that. Okay, it looks like they've sent a lot of their infantry after us. So let's keep moving back a little more. I think we're near the edge of the battlefield here. Well, let's move back and split up so that we just exhaust these guys out a bit more. These guys are really taking a beating. That's Kazakh, so that's fine. Right. I'm just going to pause the battle, because the thing about a horse archer and horse heavy armies is they're quite micromanaging, and I think it's good for us to be able to know exactly what is going on. Well, I think these guys have made short work of that unit. I think they need to come back and support this general here before he gets hurt. I'm going to pull this unit back, actually. I'm going to chance it. See if we can pull back. Let's have these guys farming him in the meantime. Let's pull him back. Okay, that was risky, because when you pull back like that, you're more susceptible to hits. And that can get your general killed, obviously. But we got away with it there, so it's okay. Got Town Militia and Town Militia coming. Okay, I think we'll send that unit of Boyarson to deal with that. We'll get these... Actually, no, we only need 1 to deal with that Norse War Cleric unit. Let's have this one hound the town militia a little bit, going that way. Right, let's go back over here. Yeah, let's get, just you guys move back a little bit more. These are Kazakhs, alright, fine. What are these? Crossbows. Okay. So, what did I order everyone to do? Yeah, you guys move in there. And once they're engaged, I'll turn them back.
The enemy general
Oh, perfect, even better.
dead.
That's good.
We have sent the corps to hell.
Like I said, when it's not a family member, it's hard to tell what the general is. So that was just luck. I didn't know that that was a general. So that's Boy's Sons, that's a town militia. Yep, that's almost certainly going to win that. I'll be very surprised if we didn't. And they're holding them there, okay. Yeah, it looks like they're attacking the rear because all the shields are coming our way. So once they win this here, I'll turn them around and have them whack the town militia in the back, and that should finish them off. These guys should flee any minute. Yep, right, now turn around. Right, this unit is obviously taking a little bit of a beating because it's Boyar Sons. But, right, pausing here. Let's see. Okay, some Saul Staff militia is fleeing. I might turn off skirmish and all that, and fire will just have them run down these guys. Perfect. Jazina made short work of that unit. What's left? We killed 50% of the army so far. So that's that town militia unit wiped out. Right.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Kill, kill, kill. Send that unit down there. Keep going, that's it guys, well done. It's going quite well. I expected a few more losses in this. Right, is that the one we turned off? Nope, good. Because if it was, then we would have to move them away from that unit. Dismounted Husskulls are tough, and I think they've got a bit of armour on them. Give you guys a closer look actually. See what they look like. So I think they've got some armour upgrades, so they've got... God, that guy's got blood all over his face, he looks quite hardcore. But yeah, look at the armour and shields and stuff. So normally these guys are kind of like brown outfit, kind of like leather and stuff, but these guys seem to have mail and stuff, so they're quite well armoured. So they're going to be able to resist our arrows quite nicely. But I'm not too worried about them because I think we outnumber them quite nicely now. We've wiped out 70% of their army. Right, let's have this unit. Yep, now you chase down that ballista. I think that unit's okay. I have the Boyar Sons, they're the lightest. Chase down that fleeing unit. Yeah, you guys continue to fire the dismounted Husskulls because you're firing on their sides and their backs, so that's what we like. That's the Kazakhs. Yep, you guys chase the crossbow militia. And I have these guys. I can't. There we go. Sometimes I double click, but it thinks I'm marching twice rather than charging. But I'm going to turn off firing now. Let them fire their last volleys. And then we'll mop up with them if we need to. But I'll make them run so they stop firing. Like, we shouldn't need to do too much more to mop up the last of their men. That's getting mopped up quite nicely. Excelente. And then I think that's the last unit. That's standing. The trickier bit in these older games is that on the map down there in the bottom left you can't see what's fleeing and what's still fighting. So for example in Empire, and certainly Napoleon, and I think on
the enemy army runs. We must pursue and hunt them down.
Yeah, if it's like white on the mini-map, you can tell, okay, we don't need to chase that just yet because it's fleeing. But if it's coloured, it's still fighting. You can deal with that. But on this, it's all just red or green, or blue if it's an ally. Right, 96%. I think we can take that.
All civilized.
40 losses. That's even better than I had hoped for. With that, I think we might well be able to march on. My watchtower is safe. Aleksei the Merciless, a proven commander, and a merciless conqueror at 27. He's matching Alexander the Great. Right, let's
I will see your head rest atop a pike.
Nah, I don't think. I think Alexander the Great definitely hasn't beaten. Housetown Forkbeard, the clean-shaven guy. Let's. I think it would be good to move on and actually take him out because once we do that, Stettin really will be open. I think it'll be too hard to pull them back if the Polish come up. So, let's just be smart about this.
Yes. I look forward to fighting you.
That's got a nice garrison, so we would have to starve them out at first. But we can bring up infantry in the meantime from the rear, I suppose. So, if we can do that, that'll be helpful. Let's just have a little closer look. Okay, 3 mounted or dismount. If they keep those on the outside, we might be able to do our classic, you know, attack the next door army and have the garrison stay forth. But in the meantime, this guy's almost certainly going to move on to Thorn, so we need to take him out along the way. So I'm just going to quick save and move.
Leave your mercy behind, men.
Was.
We shall show them none.
Okay, so we're going to win this and step into Polish land, but they're coming towards us, so I'm not too worried about defending them. This guy's got 10 stars now on his own without even light battles, so he's tough. Oh, so these guys are nice. North Saxmen are tough. Great attack. I've probably shown them before, but they're kind of like woodsmen on steroids. They've got good armour to keep them safe in battle, and they're effective against armour. High melee. Charge bonus was 6, which I think is pretty good. You know, I mean, a general's bodyguard is 8, so, you know. And 2 catapults. So I think we should be okay. Let's just set the game. And move. Let's go.
Show no mercy to our people's enemies!
Right. Yeah, they did not time those well. Those little messages. Okay, I'm just going to get stuck in. I think the speeches for this faction are quite underwhelming for the most part. Okay. So we want to close in quick before their catapults start doing damage. So we'll send everyone around the side like this. And we'll send... I'll have these guys stay back for a moment so that the catapults don't get easy shots on our family members. Because these guys should hopefully be harder for them to hit, being light. And with any luck, because they don't have shields on them per se, they've got them on their backs, but they're not necessarily equipped. We should get some nice hits. Okay, it looks like they're trying to fire. So let's maybe pull back a little bit. I might want to pull back further than that. Okay, good. They're moving them a little further, so they're not going to take a shot just yet. Good. Oh, wow, they're taking nasty losses. I like this. General's bodyguard is easily the biggest threat in this battle at the moment, but we kill the guy, that unit disappears. And it's going to be a blow to the Danes. We won't have a family member in the area. This is good. These axemen that seems to be their kryptonite arrows. We'll pull these units back a little bit. I'm going to pull them back a little. Actually, no, I'll tell you what, we'll split them up. Split them up like that. Oh, no. You carry on going that way. You were right the first time. That was my mistake. You keep going that way. You go that way. I think we're taking out the catapult crew as well, which is good. I don't know how many they need to operate it. They need a minimum number of men in the unit to operate. I don't know what it is. I'd say about 4. Okay, we're even taking out the general's bodyguard as well with our arrows. Yep, let's bring them up a little closer again. These guys are in range, so that's not too bad. Yeah, we're firing in their rear and their side. That's the best place to shoot a person with a bow and arrow. They've got armour and shields. Alright, good. I think the splitting up the army has worked because, look, they're kind of a bit indecisive. Alright, looks like they're going to fire that catapult. Let's get loose. Yeah, there it goes. Oh, 2 misses. That's unusual. Okay, that catapult's fleeing. Excellent. So we've got 1 more. Let's keep... This is working well, so I'm just going to keep pulling them back. That unit's really depleted, that general's bodyguard. I'm very happy. That unit is also getting really... Because these guys shouldn't have much armor. They should be dying, but they're taking a few hits. Okay. Alright, you know what? Before they fire, let's just get in. I think our Kazakh should be okay. There we go. Fled straight away. So take them out. Alright, well. Okay, it looks like the Danes are charging. I'm going to pull them back a bit more. Because when they charge, they get a very significant speed bonus. Very short term, but it it's good nonetheless. So, if you're not looking, like we've seen many times already in this campaign, if you're not looking, it's quicker than you expect. Let's get these guys back as well. I don't want to stay in the woods though, so let's try and circle back to the clearing. Yep, good. Taking more generals bodyguard out. What we like to see. Yeah, some of them are. Yeah, let's close the formation again. And the downside is the woods are going to provide cover for the Danes, but I'm already happy with the damage we've done. In fact, we can wait with the rest of our arrows outside, out in the clearing, and lead them back to the clearing with our general. Up to about there. So if they try and chase us down with their general's bodyguard, that's a big mistake for them because they've only got 4. So, as in 4 men, not 4 units. So, let's get everyone back. Same with them. Get them back here. And everyone's close. Excellent. Right, let's let everyone move back here. Right. Excellent. Now they're coming out of the woods. Let's close in again. Use our arrows. We're not firing on the sides just yet, so let's try and remedy that. Yep, good.
The enemy are badly bloodied.
Oh.
They have lost half their men.
That's what we like. How many have we lost? 1%. Okay. Probably one dude somewhere. Right, whoa. Okay, whoa. Okay, they weren't as close as I suspected, but the way that they charged in like that made me leave us. So, just pull back. You guys stretch out. You guys move up like that. You guys keep running. That's it. Take out that last strong unit on the back. These guys are nearly done with their arrows, so we'll have to close in soon. Looks like the general is the only guy left in his unit. I find that's usually the case if you try and take them out of arrows. I find the generals live longer because they've got more hit points on the whole. Okay, he's almost going on a suicide charge now, so no, he's back. He's come back. Okay, I think we can say that the Kazakhs are basically done now. So I'm going to charge that unit in there, that unit on them. Oh, that was quite lucky. Look how close. Let's just take a moment. Look at that. He nearly got in. Nearly got in to start swinging single-handed, and he got shot by an arrow right as he hit the unit. I've never seen that before. That's unlucky for him, but lucky for us. Okay, these guys are basically done with arrows, so I'm just going to charge them in to help them.
Look how
there we go.
Cowardly foe runs.
Let's mop up. How much? Okay, good. That's 90-odd%. I'm happy.
All
4 men lost.
Peoples will be...
Aleksei's unstoppable.
Yes.
Look at that. Your target has died. You no longer require to assassinate him. That's one way to do it. Okay, he's out of movement, so
will make them fear you.
let's, for now, say we're going to march on Stettin. But it's quite good in a way that he's there, because if the Polish think, oh, Thorn's undefended, let's go take it, we can move back. So, right, +3 commandment fighting at night. He's just getting better and better as the more battles we do with him. So,
Your will shall be obeyed.
look at those stats. One thing I regret now, as I've just realised, is we didn't transfer any of the retinue from our old faction members, family members, like, you know, the Grand Duke and Michael and stuff. So that's my mistake. I should have done that. When they hit 59, 60, and I didn't know it was Svatopolk either. So that's, you know, more for me. I was the idiot. I should have done that, but I didn't. We're training here. I'll tell you what we'll do. Because we've got Slavs we can keep here for a moment. I think we should retrain everyone that we're going to use. Yeah, and we're going to move on to that side. Excellent. Right, these guys are moving back. As of these guys here, Miroslav, Prince Miroslav. And the Venetians are turning back. We've turned this man. Because what I'm going to do is intercept, and then we'll move up that way and take out what I believe is a castle here, from memory. And yeah, we've got these guys coming. I think we recruited. Yeah, we've recruited a couple of units to try and do something about it. That should be okay.
Was that an attack?
He's actually quite old. Well, no, it's fortunate. He's got like 20 odd turns in him, so I'm not going to count on him dying. These guys are nearly done.
Orders, my lord.
Maybe we should get some more mercs in there, just in case. Maybe we... Yeah, I'll hold off on that ship. I don't think that's urgent.
Yes.
And I'll get just one more unit in there, because we've got one more space, and these units are quite depleted. So, I mean, look at this 2 unit. That's just rubbish. I feel like we should maybe combine
Orders, my king.
some
My
units
lord.
here. Maybe combine that, combine that. Should we combine these two?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe we should combine. I think one combined unit of 69 men will provide a bigger impact. So I think we'll do that. Should we need it. And we'll... Let's have a game there. Right. Good turn so far, good turn. I think... Let's see. We're making very nice money now, but we are doing a little bit of recruiting. But I don't want to go crazy like I usually do. I would like to have money spare to do building here and there. Because we have some places like, for example, Helsinki, that's growing quite a lot, and I would like to develop it. And... Yeah, perfect. That unit can move in right then.
March.
I think one more turn. That should upgrade it enough that the public order will be stable. Yes, from memory, that that garrison is mercenaries. So let's replace it with a free upkeep unit to save us a bit of money. And once that's done, we'll send those guys to go and take Bolga. Yeah. So. I can't think of any more to do really now. I think we're
ready to trade. Ready to trade.
Nah.
So, who is a bit too wealthy?
Yeah, I'm going to keep the spine there to keep it counter spying, keep the counterintelligence high.
How may I say?
This is now 67% orthodox. That's good. Let's see. Let's see now. I think we can pretty much say that this turn's done. At least these merchants are safe.
Ready to trade.
Okay. I'm going to end the turn. Save it. In case we have a crash or something. And go. Someone's doing some spying. That merchant's moving in, let's move him closer. Assassin's acting totally not. Oh boy. Right. Well, that's a scary looking army. Okay. This doesn't look too good. That's a lot of men. 2,000. That's one. Okay. Wow. Wow. Crikey. Yeah. Okay, so this, I'm just in awe of this army. This is big. I think this is probably the best army we've fought. Easily peasily. I mean, look at the size. These guys are basically feudal knights. They've got the same stats and everything. These guys are feudal knights. And Vardariotai are excellent. They're like there's no almost general's bodyguard, but their melee attack's a little lower, and they can fire missiles. They've got peasants on the sides. Oh boy. The thing is that we deal with them separately though. He's gonna have a big old. Oh, he's gonna be tough. Look at the stats. Fair fighter, brave. So yeah, +1 morale. Marks of war, 2 general hit points. I'm not too sure about this one, guys. Oh wow, maybe we should have moved in on the city. No, there's no way. I mean, that army would have been too hard to take with just cavalry and a few spears. Alright, if we're looking at the battlefield, it looks like we've got one guy. Obviously, the main army is attacking from that side. So a fair guess is this army is going to attack from behind, because it's kind of like this is the battlefield and it represents what direction they come from as well. Stanimir, I'm going to need you to pull one out of the bag for me, my friend. Well, guys, I think this is going to be the biggest battle we've done. We're outnumbered 2-1, easy, and they've got, frankly, they've got better troops than us. There's no way about it. Certainty of death, small chance of success. What are we waiting for? All right, let's get going.
We have chosen the field. Now, let the battle begin!
Boy, oh boy.
Our foes appear to be gaining the upper hand in this battle.
I'd have to agree. I think we need some inspiring words from our general.
Let our rallying cry be, for God and Saint Michael and the motherland!
That wasn't exactly a, we can win this, guys. It was more like, say a prayer. Alright. Oh, obviously, well, we've got the height advantage, which is quite good. Let's put these guys in the centre. Let's have them quite bulky like that. So if my hunch is right, we're going to get attacked from the rear, so I think we should put most of our stuff... Because cavalry's fast, isn't it? So we can pull back if we need to. Let's think about this. In case they're not, I'll put them forward facing. So we've got that there. Oh yeah, we've got the... Okay, yeah. I'll tell you what. All the horse... Oh yeah, we've got the Kazakhs as well, so let's put them like that. And then the Malay stuff, of which we have scant few. We'll put like that in the middle. Like that. Alright, say your prayers, boys. I don't think battles get much harder than this. On very hard difficulty as well. At least we have armour, and they're fighting uphill. So these guys have that kind of a... Because, yeah, I'm going to have those guys be the front line, and hopefully we can get them to engage there and circle around, but they've got loads of heavy cavalry, so... Let's
The
go.
enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
Right. Okay, so they've done exactly what we thought. And they're mostly infantry. They're all infantry apart from the general. We absolutely should be dealing with that first. No reason why not. Let's pepper them with arrows first. The good news is that most of our horse archers, I think, are okay in combat. So when they run out of arrows, we can use them as mid-cavalry. I'd say medium cavalry, apart from the Kazakhs. So, yeah, let's move these guys up. And pepper them. Keep the heavy cavalry back first, just in case these guys close in faster than we want. Boy, oh boy, it's going to be tough. I know I say a lot, but I don't think I'm not hopeful of a win here. But killing the family members might be quite good. Let's get around the sides where we can, do what we did against the Danes a minute ago, and get some free kills where we can. And let's have one in the front so they've got something to sort of walk toward. Okay, how many have we killed so far? 1%! Excellent! A few more volleys and we'll be going home. Whoa! Right, they must be camouflaging. Okay, they're just camped so far. Okay, this unit's getting hit hard. Good. There's a general's bodyguard. He's going to be nasty. These guys are just walking. That's good. It gives us time. They're camouflaging. How they're doing that, I don't know. But we'll just go with it. Who would have thought that bright, shiny silver armour and purple lamina will blend in seamlessly with green bushes? Not me. Okay, General's bodyguard is still tough. They're marching right to the back of the map. Oh, excellent. Look at that. Look how inspiring their general is. That guy stood to the last. He fought for his emperor nobly and valiantly. Let's... So I'm going to pull these guys up even higher. Same with the heavy cavalry. Fortunately, they don't have any siege equipment to bombard us with. That's a small mercy. Yeah, I think it's quite good to use our arrows as many as we can on these guys. Okay, now they're committing. These guys will skirmish, so that's fine. Looks like they've noticed we're moving, so they're doing so in kind. Let's pepper them. Okay, I feel like they're moving in quick now. Yeah, oh, guys, I'm so tense. Alright, let's move back here. Well, the spears will just have to hold as long as they can. There's not much we can do. And let's close in a little more. Let's see if we can almost goad them to march in a direction that opens up a rear that we can charge. I'm going to move these guys in like that. And these guys come that way. Actually, no. Let's... Ooh, one button. You guys spread out like that. Oh boy, here they come. We need to wrap up this army quick. Okay, looks like we've got combat music playing, so I'm just going to pause and see what is the combat. They're firing, okay. We have no abilities or anything, we've just got to take the fire. That's what they're there for, to be honest, so they're there to distract while we take care of these guys. I think they're charging in with them, maybe? Hard to tell. Armenian cavalry, right, so this is actually Malay cavalry. Let's think about this. That's Turkmen, so we don't want to charge them. That's Drazina. See, I don't want to charge them, because if they then counter-charge their general's bodyguard, that will hurt us. But we could... Alright, let's just give it a few more volleys and see what happens. Okay, fine. Okay, good to wait. Right, I'll tell you what we do then. Do that. You guys pull back a bit. Right, what's going to happen there? They're not going to flee. There's no way they're going to flee, and I'll tell you why. The general is too inspiring. So I think, now that we're engaging, there's no point fighting anymore. I say every man has to draw his sword now. Now that we've got a few facing the wrong way, let's have these guys chase our men a little more away, so that we keep this as thinly populated as possible, if that makes any sense whatsoever. That's it, you guys draw them away, you guys draw them away. If we can take up that Emperor, we might just be in with a chance. Might being the absolute optimum word. Alright, excellent. They sort of turned him around. Alright, pause again. That infantry unit's shaken now, that's good. They're wavering, that's very good. Alright, let's keep them moving back. Alright, they're coming around the side, can't blame them. What's this? Armenian cavalry, yeah, they're heavy. So, let's charge on the general bodyguard, for now. Right, excellent, so they're charging into our rear. We can charge them with our general bodyguard. So I'm going to charge them with that. And I'm going to charge them with the general. Oh, for goodness. The double thing is so annoying. And I'm going to charge these guys into the general. Ah, clever. They've got the Vardioras from there. The Vardorii, I don't know, make it into Malay. Can't blame them. Right, let's take out the general. Not too sure what happened there.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half
Really?
their men.
I don't believe you, frankly. Let's take out the king. I'm going to move our general out of harm's way. I'm going to have him come this way. That unit's fleeing, I'm happy with that. And our general's sort of in the middle there, so I'm not too worried about him yet. Okay, let's just see how the spears are doing. Okay, yeah, they're going to get hit. You know, it's expected. But hopefully they can get a few kills in early. You know, soften them up a bit. Let's have the generals come around the side. Yeah, the balance of forces, that's how tough he is. I'm not exaggerating, he will hold. He's not going to go down with that fight. I'm not counting on getting him quick. What I'm going to try and do though is walk around the side of these generals and take out that Vardari. Alright, they're really quick as well. Look at that, look, they're so elite and so quick as well. Defeat is almost a certainty. I like to see that. Okay, the spears are pulling back. No surprises there. General, yeah, he'll fight until the end. He's probably going to be one of the last units we fight. I'm not even exaggerating. So we'll just kind of ignore that. Okay, they're peasants. I'm not worried about that. These guys are sort of bugged. They're not moving now. They're just staying.
My lord, only half of
Yeah,
our
we're fleeing
force
now.
remains.
Yeah, this is the end. There we go.
Enemy king
Okay, we got him.
is slain. A worthy, but no less dead for that.
Yeah, our units are gone now.
Strike now while the iron is hot.
Yeah. That was so clever. They got round really quick around the sides, and that was just game over. So, unit rounds. Maybe we should have withdrawn first, and then tried to get a favourable battle around. I should have done that. Oh man, these guys are so slow. Come on, you need to run a little faster than that. No. I think they made him a little slow.
For
Right, what's
defeat
going on over
seems
here?
almost certain.
Let's pull them back. Right, let's turn around and try and take out the Vardar archery. Yeah. Wow. I wasn't hopeful. This is fine. We've done as best as we can. Let's charge that unit to the rear there. Try and take out this Vardar archery unit. The problem was as well, we were too near the edge of the map, so our units didn't have a chance to rally. And this single unit, look how many of our generals bodyguard they've killed, this one unit of Vardar archery. It's just not, yeah, it's too tough. It took far more of us. Look, our Jazina's still dying, trying to chase them down, that's how tough they are. Let's pull back a bit. God, this unit's so slow. Where's it? Right, we've got some lancers here, let's have some fun with them. Let's charge that unit there. Right, let's charge that unit there, because I think they're backed up by peasant archers. Yeah. Charge us if you dare, guys. Yeah, they're confident they're not going to lose. Yeah, I think we should have withdrawn. I think I was a bit gutsy trying to take this on the first time. We should have withdrawn and taken on this main army, like solo first, and then returned. I just got a bit too confident there. That's fine. I think it's about time we had our first major defeat. It was a long time coming. So let's pull these guys back. Let's try withdrawing them. Oh, they're not going to withdraw the normal way, are they? No, they're going to withdraw through the men, of course. That's classic AI for you. Let's withdraw. Let's go that way. See if we can get escape.
Our army is tiring.
Cool, we got them away. That's good.
Lord preserve us. We have been dealt
Fine,
a
clear
stinging
defeat. Barely any kills, but we did kill their emperor. We'll take that. Yeah. Oh, can't afford it.
Don't leave us for dead.
Whatever.
We are losing this day. We must retreat.
How far do we go?
We march on, men.
Oh, jolly
Lift
decent
the
of them.
siege.
Okay. So they got to go
Ready
back
to
there.
move
We can pull
with
them
the
back to
morning,
Sofia
man.
and get some reinforcements. So it's not all is not lost. Okay, good. He's going that way. That's good. So that we know that army's there now. So I think next turn we beef up Constantinople a little bit, and we use the rest of the money to we'll get an army building in Sofia to counterattack against that army. At least we took out the emperor. He was a fantastic general, and we did a lot of damage to that garrison. So I'm not too upset. I am. That was a great army, but it was also mostly mercs. You know, it's not like we've lost elite troops. Most of our stuff was militia and severely depleted medium cavalry. So we got, I don't want to say overconfident. We did try to wait them out. We didn't have the army to take them on. And to be honest, it only brings us closer to the Mongols anyway. So, wouldn't have either one, of course, but there's worse battles to lose. Alright, they're counter-attacking again. They've sent another army to try and take Stettin. No surprise there. Let's see what Poland does. They're obviously going to keep marching on Halleck. Sending their spy to Thorn. Yeah, he got in. Good job. Well played. Looks like they're combining all their weakened armies from the battle with that German stack into one unit. Okay, they've sent that. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that's a good one, yeah. Oh yeah, it was only to deal with the rebels, nothing more. Yeah. Okay. I'll believe that one, I'll see it. So, that poses a little issue in the sense... Oh, it doesn't really. What would it... Oh, God, I wish these guys would go away. So, because this army in Corinth would be really good to counter-attack with, but... I'm just thinking as well, that army they've got, I wonder where they got it from, because I'm doubtful that their cities in the east produced it. We'll have a little look and see if we can tell what that southeastern Anatolia Byzantine settlement is. Whoop! Looks like we died. Someone died. Oh, they adopted someone. They adopted someone to lead the army. That's fair. Oh, good. No one died. Let's see. Bucharest is upgraded. Good. Let's... what would be good here? Maybe Ballista Towers in case the worst comes to worst and the Mongols come up? Not just yet. Let's get a city thing. Corinth can get some really good cavalry now, I think. Yeah, look at this. Devon Sarsgaard! I think it's the first time we've seen this. Look at them. Alright, let's compare them to... Okay, I can't compare them to General's Bodyguards, but that's I'm sure that's comparable. They got a premium price tag, but I'm sure they're worth it. Obviously, no surprise, you can't recruit many of them. Let's get a blacksmith as well. Not bothered about... No, not too bothered about upgrading them, but I suppose it could help. It's not too much. Like Halleck, Sophia, they're the ones that have recruited. Halleck is in the east here. Fine, okay.
Yes, my lord.
We'll
We do not count you as enemy.
maybe meet in the middle.
Orders, move out. Orders, my lord. Orders, my king.
I'm going to ooh and ah for a little bit about whether or not we preemptively attack them or wait.
I will make them feel
Look at these
Battle will
guys.
resolve.
Okay, we need to beef up the garrison a little bit because of that spy. What are you going to do? It's pretty normal. In the meantime, we could actually recruit a spy here to try and send down and counter spy. This guy has been beat. Oh no, can't. Merge lightweight. Okay, let's do it like that. Get rid of that unit. That's really elite, so I'm going to keep that to retrain as the same with these. That unit can go back there to replenish. That makes them faster to move and go back. Hey, this is rubbish now. Same with this. It's salvageable. It's salvageable. Let's pull them back. Yes, and I was going to recruit some nice. So let's get some mercs and some spears. So they've got a lot of cavalry as well. That's going to send them over the free unit amount, but it's going to take them a few turns to get to us, unless they jump on the ship. So I guess in a way we want to we can use our ship. Whoa, not the jaw. I'm fight. Right, good. So they can't do that. I won't replenish it. I don't care. Right. Let's see. Okay, well we can obviously deal with that ourselves.
Your will shall be obeyed.
Might as well do that quickly. Let's go.
We march to our enemy. We would see.
I sent them all that way just to.
I will make them fear you. Yes. Leave your mercy behind, men.
We're gonna get in there.
Quite
quite a long episode, but there's a lot of big battles in this one. So I hope you don't mind. And
the battle seems to be swinging in our favor. From
That's what I
such
like.
tidings does victory emerge.
indeed, sir. I'm going to try and deal with this because there's no ranged units in it. I'm going to try and deal with it the range way. Yes. And what we're going to do with that army in the east that got beaten by the Byzantines just now, we're going to send it back, replenish it, build it up, and we're going to let Stanimir have revenge. No one gets a defeat on the Russians, not on Stanimir like that. On the people of Novgorod, and gets away with it that lightly. We'll be back. And in the meantime, they have the pleasure of being close to the Mongols. Right. Let's fire into their backs like that. And we'll keep the heavy cavalry forward so that they don't turn against their archers. Right, pull back a little bit.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Good, 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 good. You came all this way just to get shot at in some mountainside. I think we've already got the minimum we need to kill, so let's just bring these guys back a bit more. Get fired upon. Down he goes. These guys have these guys still feel they can pull it off. Respect.
The enemy army runs. All civilized peoples will be.
Yeah. Excellent.
They deserve
We don't have to
nothing
replenish.
less than death.
Okay, I'm gonna
Shall
get.
not relent ever.
You know, I'm gonna get. While that's there, we absolutely have to just get it. It would be crazy not to recruit a size guard while we're
I
here.
will make them fear you.
These guys can get some more of the OK stuff, so let's get that. We'll get our infantry from here. I don't think, because it's going to take a while to move them. I'd rather get cavalry in there. You know, some infantry there that we can use and
Talk is cheap.
move back down.
Come face me.
So that army's building. I want to go deal with this.
An order.
This guy, Ivan the Mauler. Oh, I don't think we've seen that one yet. That eponym. Questions technology. Blissfully ignorant. Excellent attacker. Feels on merciless conqueror. Field tyrant. He's expert in malevolent plans upon his enemies in ways that suggest he is devoid of conscience. That seems about right. Okay. And we've got a little bit of money. For now, we'll assume that we're going to use it to build. But if we need the cash, we'll take it away. And I think we'll end on a battle against these Danish units here,
I will make them
which hopefully should
fear
be
you.
tough. I imagine they're mostly siege, but it's going to be a siege equipment, and you just know it.
We march to our enemy.
Oh no! Okay, we should be able to do this with mostly horse archers.
You should fear us coming, my
Let's go.
enemy. If the enemy show you mercy.
So that was the stack that was stood beside Stettin. Oh no, we don't want that. There we go. Right, let's get the horse archers ready, and let's do what we usually do. Let's send them around the sides. It works so well so far. And we'll get the heavy cavalry on the front. Right, let's move. We'll go on fast forward. Pull you back. Okay, we're taking some hits from someone. I'm guessing that was a bit of friendly fire. Yeah, they've clumped together. Good. Yeah, this unit's taking losses. They must be hitting themselves with the arrows. Let's keep pulling back. Exactly what we want to see. Keep chasing. 39% already. Excellent. Keep moving. Excellent. How many now? We're at 50%. Only half the enemy.
The enemy are badly bloody.
There we go.
They have lost half their men.
Right, keep moving. Right, this is going to be my longest episode yet, I think, guys. It's going to be pushing an hour. but I think we've got to get a lot done. Good and bad. We've had some good victories in this one, but we also had one near crushing defeat. We managed to get the family members away. It was tempting to get a bit tilted and just let them die in a glorious battle, but it was good to let them withdraw so they can build a new army and lead it in a counter-attack. Eventually, I'm not in a massive hurry either because, you know, it only brings us closer to the Mongols. Let that army wear itself out against them if they get that far, and then we'll sweep him. As long as we've got enough to hold this front against that front, against the Byzantines, we don't need to, because we're not going to do most of our expanding there because of the aforementioned Mongols. So we're going to do most of our expansion in the steppe and in Europe. So at least for now. So as long as we have enough men to fend off an incursion, we'll be fine. And of course, don't forget we killed the Emperor, and he was a fantastic Emperor, and I think he wasn't too old. So we've robbed them of a good number of turns with a great faction leader and commander. So that is worth something. It started off okay, but it was just the sheer numbers. As soon as they hit us in the rear, you know, the expected happens. It worked, you know, as it does with us. When we attack them in the rear,
our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
They melt away a lot easier, and that's what happened to us. Because we were mostly just horse archers. We didn't have much heavy cavalry in there, so I don't think there's too much I would have done differently. I guess the one thing I would have done differently is probably withdraw. But at the same time, I think I would have pressed it if the option was there. I can't remember if it was there. Right, excellent. Unit's been destroyed.
They deserved nothing less than death.
It's so frustrating.
Your people's way.
An order.
Oh, okay.
Your will shall be obeyed.
Oh, and that's really badly
Shall
garrisoned
not
as well.
relent ever.
No, I think that's a good place to leave it then. Because even better, if they try to attack us with a reinforcing army,
defeat you, dear
we can do our classic
An
tactic.
order. March
Right, let's
to
move
our
in,
enemy's
get some
doom.
siege built,
An honor to
reinforce.
serve.
So now we're besieging it.
Yes.
Yeah, we can get. I won't recruit that just yet. That's going to be there in a few turns. Oh bugger!
We shall not
recruited it.
relent
Okay, I thought you
ever.
took the recruit unit. Oh, okay.
Sire.
Still getting used to this old game. Right, I think though that's a good place to leave it. We've done a lot has happened. The Byzantines have successfully countered against Nicaea and nearly wiped us out, but we just survived with the skin of our teeth.
Honor to serve.
Stanimir has survived. Dislikes the Byzantines. I think that's fair. I quite like that he's got that. He wouldn't mind showing the Byzantines some insanitary things can be done with the sword. He's got a grudge, and I'm sure he wants to deliver on it. So stay tuned for that, guys. Likes technology. He's immaculate, a merciless conqueror. I think they've peed off the wrong guy. That's for sure. Ultimately honest. We'll be there to support. And meanwhile, yeah, we're going to reinforce here. We've got ballista towers. I think we put those in, didn't we? Excellent. That was smart. So we've got those in case they try and attack the walls.
Name the field of battle. We will meet you there.
We've got some infantry units there. We might. I have to decide what I'm going to do those in the next episode.
will make
Oh yeah, I'm going to
them
move
fear
towards this
you.
guy. Let's keep moving.
You should fear us coming, my
Let's keep going.
enemy.
Not much to do there.
I
That's
seek
just
an
it.
honorable engagement.
I think that's all our battles. Right. As I said, plenty happened there, guys, but I think we can be somewhat optimistic because I'm hoping to start expanding west sooner rather than later. We've repelled the Papal States here. Hopefully that's the last we'll see of them for a while, but in a pinch, we
Your
will be
will
back.
shall be obeyed.
Let's get on the road.
Get marching.
And the Nicaeans, we have a grudge against this army, and I'm sure that Stanimir is keen to be the one to deliver the revengeful blow. And we're going to keep developing our empire and moving east, which I think we can do actually here. So
An honor to serve.
let's see how fast. So let's just move out like that. If we're going that way, we're going to step here. So okay, that's somewhat annoying. Can we recruit any mercs? No. Alright, maybe.
An honor to serve, my lord.
What can we do about that? What can we do? What can we do? Can we build a cheaper building here? Like that. Recruit a merc.
An honor to serve, my lord.
Like that.
Yes.
That in there.
Forward.
Perfect. And we've got enough of the roads as well. Excellent, because that'll help us move
Honor
towards
to
Volga.
serve, my lord.
So I'm going to move that way. And we'll build a
Honor
watchtower
and
next
courage,
turn when we have the money.
We march
Just
to
to look around
war.
here, and we'll move that way. Alright, now my problems, guys, I'm done now. I've done all I can of this this one. We're going to keep expanding eastward, because we're getting some easy territory here. And join us next time, guys, when we start continuing our expansion. I'll decide what to do with this army in the meantime, if we're going to attack or not. And then maybe move from Krakow. And we're going to try and take Stettin and deliver our first blow against the Danes. Don't miss any of it, guys. It's getting really good now. I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Don't miss it. Take care.